Liberty Nation with Tim Donner.
David Hogg and the other Parkland survivors, the anti-gun radicals, now are emboldened by those twin mass shootings and they've released a gun control manifesto, which is downright breathtaking and which makes Cory Booker look like he's a Second Amendment advocate.
I just want to say one thing to start, which is that not all the survivors of the Parkland school, and it's a common mistake because the ones that oppose it aren't reported on. They're not celebrated. They're not, George and Amal Clooney are not having them over for brunch like they are with David Hogg.
Right.
And having dinners with New York Times editors. So, and get into Harvard, by the way, on SAT scores where no other white person gets into Harvard on. That's David Hogg for you. He's got this celebrity cachet. So,
Harvard actually, just to put a fine point on it, they admitted someone from Parkland who was a gun rights advocate, and then when they saw some old social media posts that were supposedly vile in some form, they de-admitted him. They renounced his admission.
That's what they get for going after somebody who's not woke. That's the most important thing. That's why Hogg gets in. He's woke and he's a celebrity.
What kind of legs does this proposal have? Is this just a sound good for
let
talking
me go into
points,
just a couple details quickly, which is number one, they punish gun ownership, making it incredibly onerous. Annual licensing, significant training requirements that go on annually, along with commensurate fees. An assault weapons ban. An assault weapon to them, Tim, is any modern rifle with a centerfire magazine, that fires a centerfire round, and all full capacity magazines, any magazine over 10 rounds. So right away they take the universe of guns that are available to own, they shrink it massively. Confiscations, by the way. Then they make it onerous to actually comply with the law to go forward with the few guns that they will let you own. Then they attack manufacturers, removing civil protections, Tim, from lawsuits, and specifically direct federal agencies to attack the NRA. It goes on and on and on.
And, of course, the gun manufacturers. Probably the biggest outcome of this would be that gun manufacturers would have so many lawsuits against them they couldn't. They just simply go out of business.
If it were enacted, it's a master stroke of shutting them down. It's actually all you have to do is this one thing, and you don't actually have to shut them down. That'll just go ahead and take care of itself in a few short years.
This one weird trick.
Yeah, for sure.
There's one weird trick.
Just eliminate the right to keep and bear arms.
So where is this proposal going to go, though? This is so radical, and it does take advantage of the times we're in and the mass shootings and Trump being a white supremacist and all of that stuff. Does this have any legs? Is anybody taking this seriously beyond the fact that it was proposed?